really did like step away. Like as soon as it happened, I stepped away. Really, because I couldn't do much for a few weeks. This is the first time I am going live since losing my mama. It is 5:45 p.m. here in Dubai, which means it's 6:45 in California. And it is 9:45 in New York for my East Coast people. This is the first time I am going live since losing my mama. And I did not have much courage to do this before, but we're going with it. And if she were able to, she'd probably try to get on this live like she did the last time. Oh my gosh, but she would have been so upset with me if I had actually answered. And let her get on live, because I don't think she realized that, like, if she does, then everybody can see her. And she would have just been, like, in bed, bonded on with the dogs in the bed with her. Knowing my mom. Oh, jeez. Anyway. What day is today? Today is Wednesday. Wow, it's been crazy. This is the first week back at work, really, for me. Not that I say first week back at work, like first, like, official, I'm back fully in all businesses back at work. For pieces here and there, I couldn't escape, like, doing some work stuff. But I really did, like, step away. Like, as soon as it happened, I stepped away. Really, because I couldn't do much for a few weeks, and then we got deep into planning funeral stuff and getting mom home and all the fun, not so fun stuff that comes with it. And we successfully laid mama to rest on August 30th, and we're still in London. We laid her to rest in London. We're still in London for a few more, like a week and a half more, and then just got home on Monday. So, yeah, now we're back. It's a lot cooler in Dubai. I'd say a lot cooler. Like, my friend Anna is on right now, and I'm sure she's like, hello, you know you're still in Dubai, right? And it's still hot. But it's a lot cooler than before we left. When did I leave for London? Like, early August, and it was still in, like, the peak of summer. But it's definitely cooling down some. Like, it's 5:49 and I'm sitting outside and it's less than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I still keep everything in Fahrenheit. Judge me if you want. And it's nice. Like, it feels really good outside. So I'm proud of you, Dubai. It's a lot cooler and I'm here for it. But yeah, I was kind of liking getting on live and chatting with my friends that are not in Dubai, because there's most of them that are in either the US or the UK or Canada and Africa and all kinds of places. So I figured I'd try it again. What's going on other than the obvious? You know, it's interesting. Grief has, like, waves, and, like, my sister said it really, really well once, where she was like, you know, at first the waves overtake you probably every few minutes, and so, like, you're in and out of crying every, like, few minutes. Then it turns into maybe every 20-30 minutes or every hour, and then it turns into every few hours, then it turns into, you know, every other day, and and then it turns into having a few days of peace or joy and not breaking down crying. And then from a few days it goes to like a week, and from a week it goes to a few weeks, and then it's more like certain things that might trigger you, like a first something, or someone makes a comment about moms or your parent or something that you know that they would have just been like, oh my gosh, or you would have gone to call your mom about, and you can't. So yeah, I think like those are the times where it's like it's harder. But now that we're almost approaching 2 months, because it's just wild to even think out loud, it does get a little bit easier. It's weird. It's like easier, and it's also it's more people forget. So like, I don't know. I personally get like, I don't know. It's weird. More people forget, or like people have moved on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, how are you? Hey, I just wanted to send you my condolences, blah blah. And I appreciate everyone that does. But like they have lives too, and they move on. And after they've been really, really sad with you, they also go to their friend's picnic or their kid's something, or their, birthday party thing they're hanging out, whatever. People move on. And like at first I was like angry at people for moving on. But to be honest, it was more like envy, because I also wanted to. And you can't really, so. Anyway, that's that. What's nuts is like, again, another thing one of my sisters said, which is like, it's wild because in all this craziness, if you look at our lives outside of this, so much stuff's going great. Like, so much stuff. Yeah, I know, Jord. Can you believe it? 2 months in like a few days. Like, I don't know. So much has gone on in 2 months. It's just wild. Anyway, but yeah, so outside of the obvious, like my sisters are both doing really well, like, and like, I don't know, this happening forced us to really like work together as a team. Sorry, I lost connection for a bit, but so that's been kind of like interesting and fun, and like such a blessing at the same time. It's like I would want my mom to watch us work together as a team, how we are, like she'd be so proud. For me personally, like we just got over the hump of our 6-month mark living in Dubai, and like we've made some like good friends here. Oh my gosh, there's this one couple, I'll have to post a picture of them. There's this one couple we like absolutely freaking love them. Actually, there's 2 couples that we absolutely freaking love, which we should probably get them together because they would also love each other. They're like, the one couple I'm talking about at first, like, I think, is she still even on here? I don't know if she's still on here, but she's from like Europe and he's from the UK, and he used to live in Singapore, and she used to live in Ghana, and they have like a blended family, and their kids are the cutest, and we love them, and they love us, and like, oh my gosh, like they're just the absolute best, and so much fun too. Like they're just such cool people, and it just, I don't know, it's just like meeting them, and then our other really cool friends. He's a pilot, and the gal, she's in like real estate, and they like are so good to us. They're just so good to us. Like they just are great. So that's been like awesome. One of the businesses that Omi and I run, called Jeffrey, hit the 1 year mark in August. Like how have we been doing that for 1 year? It was like by accident that we even started that business. And now we've expanded to Moraga, California. So it's in, sorry, I should give context for what the heck Jeffrey is. So Jeffrey, think like the butler. Oops, sorry, gross armpit. Jeffrey, think like the butler from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So exactly what you would think. Like, think of like luxury butler service. Anything you can need for your home, for yourself, for your pet, for your car, you can get directly at your door on our platform. And we're almost finished with the app. Right now it's a web page, and you can book anything. You can book house cleaners. You can book getting your nails done. You can book getting your dog groomed. You can book an electrician, a plumber, a handyman, a personal chef, dog walker. Like, think of anything you need to run your whole life. Basically, you would tell Jeffrey, oh my gosh, Jeffrey, can you handle this because I've got stuff to do? You can get a babysitter, like, same day. All of it is all, like, on the platform. And so we've been a year now. We hit 100 plus homes recently. We surpassed that actually a little bit ago. And that's just been like, that's been so fun. It's been such a learning experience, and like, you know, it's just been really, really cool. That has been really, really cool to learn and watching, because it's very different than my Growth Q, the other business, Growth Q, which is capital backed. It's mostly B2B focused. You know, Jeffrey is B2C. It's like homeowners, it's moms, it's dads, it's pet owners. And you're figuring out how to, like, you know, cater to what their needs are. There's no like sales team. People don't want to talk to salespeople. People want to just go to a website and get the things they need and get out, you know? So learning how to service and support people, and instead of guessing what they need or assuming what they need, letting them tell you. Like, I'll give you an example on Jeffrey, which I don't know, it's kind of teaching me a bit with Growth Q. I'll talk about Growth Q in a second. Is had a customer, again, he's like purchased like everything on the platform, and he is one of our subscribers. He subscribes to one of our services, and he was like, hey, you know, myself and my husband, we typically travel abroad during the summer, and you know, I don't want to lose my subscription, but at the same time I don't want to lose my subscription, but I also want to make sure the service is up to date and still keep the same you know, staff and blah, 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 all this stuff. And to me, I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds logical. Of course, we'll just pause your subscription, go on vacation. When you get back, we turn it back on and you keep going. And like something so small, like just being able to pause your subscription on your home cleaning service, like, was like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so glad I could do that. Meanwhile, I'm like, wait, isn't that normal? Like, anybody could do that? But I guess if you think about the statistics around home cleaning services, it's usually individuals who are solopreneurs who typically are running their business on pen and paper and text messages and scheduling, right? It's not like you can go to a website and see all of your cleanings and all of the services you've booked for your home in one place and be able to pause certain things to turn them on or off when you're out of town. And just, you know, the things you would expect out of an e-commerce site, you typically don't expect from your plumber or your home cleaner, right? And so the fact that like that's available now in our platform for folks love it. So yeah, in Oakland, Berkeley, we've got a few hundred homes, and We just expanded to, where did we expand to? Moraga, Orinda, and Walnut Creek. So it's now available in Moraga, Orinda, and Walnut Creek. Why did we choose those? Because, actually no crazy, any no-brainer, but they were the first ones that were on our wait list on our website. Like people that went on the website and was like, I want this to come to my city. And we just tracked who were the people asking for it the most. And those cities kept on coming up. So here we go. Other ones that are in the backup that people have asked about is like the Sacramento area people have asked about. What else? People have asked about it in Southern California. We're not in Southern California yet, just in the East Bay, Northern California. I've gotten a lot of it in the South Bay as well, but you know, yeah, check us out on the site. I should probably link it here. How do I link it? Let me add the website to the comments. Yep. There you go. And you can find your city. Yeah, there we go. And I can pin it. Sweet. And you can find, yeah, so I put the site in the comments and pinned it. And you can find your, if you're in any of our cities, Oakland, Berkeley, Walnut Creek, Moraga, Orinda, I'm missing somebody. Anyway, I think those are everybody. If you're any of those cities, that was our old home, so that's why we started there. It's up and available now. If it's not in your city yet and you want it to come to your city, we are basing where we open next based on who asked for it. So definitely get on the wait list and share where you would like it to come next. And yeah, we'll see if we can come to you. Okay, so let's see who. Somebody said what is available, what is now available. Okay, so I'm assuming 05 Story is talking about what services are available on the Jeffrey platform, I think. I'm assuming you're saying that, so I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so there are 28 services, I believe, and I'm going to get some of this wrong, but you can go to the website and check them out. So let me see if I can list them. Home services, there's home cleaning, and there's two types. There's like full home cleaning, like you want everything cleaned, and then there's like an essential service. Think of like if you're in a hotel and you have like a turn down service that comes pretty frequently. Like let's say you have housekeeping that comes in, they clean everything, and then the turn down service where they like just touch everything up to keep it up cleaned when you're like out at dinner or something like that. We have like an essential service like that where they basically do just the essentials. They don't do a full deep cleaning, but they do just like so let's see, what is it? Kitchen, bathrooms, surfaces, and just like the basics to like make your house clean, and then you keep it up. And that's like a little bit more frequent, like every week or every other week. So anyway, home cleaning, window washing, power washing. What else? Power washing. What else is at home? Windows, cleaning, carpet cleaning. That's come on and off. We're hiring. If you know anybody in the Bay, in the East Bay that does carpet cleaning that you would recommend, we are hiring, so please let me know. Plumbers, handyman, electrician, so much other stuff for your home. So that's for home. For cars, we have mobile car detail, we have mobile car wash. We had a mobile mechanic for a bit, but that we need to like hire somebody. So if you know a really good mobile mechanic, let me know. For pets, we have pet grooming. We have mobile vets. So a veterinarian that will come to your house as opposed to you having to go to vet. Okay, good. I'm glad. 05 Story. I'm glad that's like what you were asking for, because I'll just give it to you. Let's see what else. Yeah, so that's for your pet. Get them groomed. Get them to a vet. Dog walking is also there. Dog sitting is also there. Okay, that's for that. Personal services, personal chef. There's dry cleaning, pickup, drop off. There's getting your nails done to your house. Yes, honey, very important. We lost a lash lady. We had a lash lady, but we had to let her go because, honey, don't show up nobody's hour and a half late and expect to come still do lashes. Not today. So if you know any mobile lash folks that handle clients in the East Bay area, let me know because we're hiring. Let's see. Ooh, Faith, yes, please let me know. I really, you know what, Faith, if you wouldn't mind asking that person you know if they do not just detail but also mobile car wash. We need somebody that does mobile car washes. We get that request all the time. Then they go to the site and they see that it's like a detail but light, and they don't want a detail because how many times, I don't know about you, how many times have you gotten your car detailed in your whole life? Exactly. So, but you would regularly go to a mobile car wash. Yes, so please, Faith, let me know. DM me, girl. Okay, so personal services. What do you say? Personal chef, nails done, dry cleaning. We're going to get lash person. Hopefully somebody comes through. We were looking for a massage therapist. That's been a request that's come up a ton. But anyway, as you can tell, like there's all kinds of stuff that's all available on the site. And customers, well, we call them all neighbors because that's literally how it started. It was like just our street. It was a spreadsheet that we had that we shared and a WhatsApp group that then turned into, oh my God, we need to make this a website, put it on a website, and then it took off. So here we are. But neighbors are often asking for more services. So if you know anybody that services any of the things I said, but does it, like takes it to people's homes, we can easily integrate them in like 48 hours and allow customers to book. And they love it because they know what pricing is up front. They know what the schedule is up front. And if you're a busy professional and you've just got done with putting, kids' nighttime routine, taking care of the dog, trying to figure out yourself, then you get into bed and you're looking at your phone and you're like, oh my God, this house is a mess. This is going, this is this, and I have people coming this weekend. You just want to be on your phone and be able to book house cleaners, window washers, this, that, someone to take care of the dog, someone to groom, babysitters for the other night, all on your phone before you go to bed. Like the amount of times we get people that are like, they go and they book like 4 or 5 things and then go to sleep. You would have no idea. So if you know of any service providers that offer their services, we would love to add them to the site because there are people that are looking for them. Anyway, 05 story. I don't know if I hope I answered your question because I just went on a whole tangent. Okay, Faith, definitely let me know. Oh yes, please do let me know about the massage therapist. They have to be able to service folks in the East Bay area. Oh yes, please. Are you going to launch in New York? Girl, you know I want to launch in New York City because then that means maybe my husband might be more inclined to make sure that we're also co-living there too. But yes, eventually we'll be like all over the States. Right now we're just the expansion plan, unless anything changes, like if customers get a hold of it and it goes nuts, is expand out to the Bay Area, expand out to the rest of California, and then start targeting major cities where these services are in a high demand for busy professionals. So yes, Jord, I feel you. Like, you know what's so crazy too? And it's not even just like working professionals that it's like anybody that is busy that has to manage their home. Like, whatever that looks like, anybody that is busy that has to manage their home is like in love with this because they just like, I don't know, no one wants to stress about like, oh, let me go through Yelp or Thumbtack and review 15 different options for an electrician because I want to get, a new chandelier put in. Like, I just want to go to somewhere where somebody's used them before, they know they're good, and I can just schedule them. I know they're going to show up, and I know that somebody else knows that they're good, and that's why they refer them to me. Like, I just want to be able to do that, schedule on my phone, know exactly what it's going to cost, not like I got to call them, then I got to be available during business hours for them to call me back, and they've got to come and do a consultation, and all. No, like, just here's what I want to know exactly what it's going to cost. I want to know exactly what time you're going to show up. I want to know that you're reliable and you can do what I need you to do, and I want to pay for it and move on. So yeah, anyway, end rants, but that is that's the deal with that business. It's been a year. It's by the way, I should mention it's members only, and members can recommend recommend services. So like we have a system where like if a new service is brought into the community, like your staying power is if the members are all like approving and they're all using it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the deal. So that's that. GrowthQ is the other business I was mentioning, where that is where, like, when I first left corporate, that's like what I started right away. That's what I raised. Almost $500,000 of capital to build, even though I've been like out of commission for 2 months, our team like jumped in right away. We launched our ambassador program, or our 2025 ambassador program. We had ambassadors last year. We brought back ambassadors this year. And that got launched while I was gone, which is amazing. We got, so there's two parts of that business. There's the job matching side, where people can match to jobs in technology sales and companies that are hiring them. And there's the mentor matching side of the business, where think like Intro or some of these other places where if you have a particular expertise, you can offer that expertise up for a fee for your time, and other people who are looking for your expertise can go and book time with you. I'll say bye to Quora for me, Jordan. So it's think like gig economy, but for like working professionals to be able to share their expertise. Like an example might be, I'm looking to interview at Palo Alto Networks in this particular division. I might go onto the platform, find somebody that works at Palo Alto Networks in that division that I'm going to be interviewing for, and book time with them for them to coach me on like internal politics, or maybe coach me on how I'm pitching the product to make sure I'm aligned, or what have you. So you're not having to like go it alone. You can actually go and find the expertise from the people you would like. And so that's our mentor matching side of the business. We actually got a few people booking mentor sessions while we were gone, or while I was gone, just here and there checking back in with them. They're like, yeah, I've been meeting with my person and it's actually been great, like great combo, and we're still working together, so like it's serving its purpose, which is great. I think the thing I struggle with GrowthQ is there's so much shift happening in the talent market right now, and there has been for the last this month, September, it'll be 3 years since incorporation, and there's been so much shift. We went from the Great Resignation to like mass layoffs to now AI completely disrupting the entire fucking show. I love you too, Faithy. And it's just changing so much for people, and the timelines for finding a job have changed. Like, it used to be like everybody's rushing towards entry-level talent because you can give them all the tools to surround them to be successful. Now it's switching to, screw it, we can send all our entry-level jobs to AI, so we want everyone that comes in the door to have 10 years or more experience. And then you have all these kids coming out of college that are like, how do I get a job everywhere I go? I need 10 years of experience, or I am replaced with AI. So it's been interesting. But then again, you have folks all the way at the top who are like, I want to really lean into AI and replacing full-on organizations with technology if I can, or full-on organizations with experienced leaders who are managing AI agents, which is basically how our company runs. Like, we got rid of like 70% of our staff, and it's AI agents for a lot of the early stage work that we've been doing. So you get to the folks at the top and they all want that, but then to get it implemented and get pilots going, you're working with people who would be the ones replaced, unfortunately. And so there's this like weird, political dance that you both see happening, which is hard, like, you build these relationships with people, you're in the trenches doing like demos and pilots and all this kind of stuff, and but at the same time, you and they both know, hey, this could eventually like wipe out what you're doing. So why would they root for, oh yeah, this really works well, this actually replaces me really, really well, I love it? Not happening, right? So that's been an interesting dance with GrowthQ. If anybody else is in like B2B or in the talent space, I'd love your feedback there, because it's been interesting. It's been very different than watching Jeffrey and watching that grow. With Jeffrey, honestly, it wouldn't even have mattered if it was me and my husband doing this or if it was Joe Schmo from down the street. It solves the problem, it gets right to it, the service providers show up, they do what they're supposed to do, they do a really good job, and everybody knows the pricing and the scheduling and the follow-ups, and they're rated and all that good stuff. Done. They don't have to, there's no politics around it, it's incredibly transactional. Time to value happens pretty quickly, and you just keep repeating it if you want more. And getting new clients is basically word of mouth because, that friend tells the other friend who says, oh, I'm looking for an electrician. Oh my God, look at this website. Whereas B2B is a little different, and there's like two sides to GrowthQ, right? There's like the B2B side where we're getting companies to pay to meet this great talent. And then there's the B2C side of like users or individuals going on the platform to earn money for their expertise, or going on the platform to find people with the expertise that they're looking for. But the thing that has been a saving grace, I'm totally rambling, don't judge me, y'all. Hey Alicia, I appreciate you. But anyway, the thing that has been a saving grace, I would say, for GrowthQ that I've appreciated, and I didn't, businesses looking to develop their talent, their already existing talent in their companies, and paying for mentorship sessions almost like as a benefit to their employees. So think like BetterUp or even BetterHelp, but like getting it from your employer as a benefit. We before all this happened, just before actually, we did a deal with a company called Pendo where they purchased a bulk amount of sessions for their employees to go and match to mentors. So think of it like your typical corporate mentorship matching service, but instead of it being your existing employees, they can match to talent outside of the organization. And the employee has the autonomy to choose who they would like to be their mentor, whoever they see as a fit for them. It's funny, I remember a year and a half, almost, maybe 2 years ago, a company approaching us saying, this is an idea that actually we would be really interested in. We didn't have the infrastructure or any of that stuff built yet. Like, it was just like, we're discussing it with them. And now fast forward and it's here. And I'm like, this actually could be something. And we've seen the model work for companies like BetterUp. Like BetterUp used to be like just selling to individuals. Hey, come and meet a coach. But what BetterUp found was you as an individual, it's less likely that you as an individual are going to go and pay for an executive coach. What's more likely is you're going to get your company to pay for it for you, or you're going to get your company to sponsor that as part of your personal development. As soon as they caught on to that, like that became the center of their business and like right off into the sunset. You can now go into your company and get better up coaching for any portion of your business, right? So when we kind of saw that, that was like interesting. The model works. Clearly, we've seen there's proof in the market that companies need it. The difference here is instead of it being coaches, it's actual salespeople who are selling right now. And frankly, being a salesperson for, a decade and a half, there is no better teacher than the person that's in the trenches doing the work now. Like, everyone hates going to that training with that one sales leader that like sold 20 years ago and enjoying retirement, but they happen to come in and teach you like a new acronym to the same acronym that everyone's been using for years. But rather like going and talking to somebody who is currently selling to in the automotive industry and understanding the dynamics that are happening right now and tariffs and blah, blah, blah. Right. So, anyway, so that's that. That's what's going on there. But, yeah, lots of fun stuff. I am totally rambling. And I need to like tack down this wig, y'all. Jesus. Anyway, I couldn't. I decided I wanted to change it up. I had a long wig for a little bit. A little something different today. Anyway, as per usual, the sun looks like it's setting. Oh my God! Also, we moved into our new place. Jesus. We moved into our new place. There's a park downstairs where the dogs get to go for a walk. Speaking of which, I have an hour before my next meeting, and it's cool enough, so I might take them on a walk downstairs. And we have a pool. It's like a little baby pool. Hold on, so let me show you. Can I turn this around? Oh, here it is. That's the pool. It's kind of cool. I like it. And it's on our little balcony. But yeah, exciting times. But yeah, that's the deal. God, my mom would have loved this place. Anyway, y'all, that is my stuff for today. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are living your best lives. And then who's that? FOMO baby. Oh, hi. Thanks for asking. I'm okay. Today is a bit of a better day. I got dressed today. I put on a face today. I haven't left the house yet, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll go for a walk. I have a customer meeting in like an hour. My first one since being back. Oh, Mohammed. Hey, Mo. Oh, it's good to see you. Or see you, kind of. Like, on Instagram Live. What's up, boo? But yeah, so, yeah, that's what's going on. I appreciate you asking. But yeah, that's the deal. Anyway, ciao. I'm starting to sweat. Let me go take this dog or these dogs to the park before this dang meeting. But yeah, I would love you guys' feedback on definitely on Jeffrey, and then for sure it would be dope if you wouldn't mind on like the right deep dive focus areas for Growth Q. The data and my gut is saying we've got to niche down and I've got to figure out where that is. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day and week. I might be back, I'm not sure, but I'm really proud of myself for getting on live. Oh, Mo, Jeffrey's still here. I pinned the website on the, in the chat. Jeffrey app. It is still here, still rocking and rolling. Heck, I think we booked yesterday we booked like a ton of services. So, if you're in the East Bay and you need basically anything brought to your house, Jeffrey can help. Okay.